Rest in peace, Bella. 4/17/2004 to 4/9/2019. This show is dedicated to Princess Bella, the queen of the Raymond residence. And we're back here, Legends of Professional Wrestling. And look what we got here today. Bella and Peanut, the mascots of Empire Pro Wrestling. And they're very patriotic today. They are very patriotic, as you can see. They're very patriotic. They come on the show. They're going to be the mascot this week. And Bella, you got a couple of words to say to our wrestling fans? Huh? Give me a kiss. He's a good girl. And we got Peanut right here. Everybody knows Peanut. Peanut Boy. There he is. There's the Peanut Boy. And then everybody knows what's going on. And this week we got Demolition. That's right. Action Smash Demolition. You believe it? Unbelievable action. But you got these guys right here. And they're right here. Look at Peanut. He's posing for you. He was just coming back from the dog show there. You know, that big dog show they had in New York. We had him on there, yeah. We had him in the back. He was chasing all the poodles around and all that stuff because we know his middle name is Tripod. And this week, Demolition is going to be on. And we've got some pictures of Demolition right now. Let's go to those pictures, fans. Fine, and then you can wrap us all up. That's right, we got to do it all over again. Oh yeah, keep it going right on the best of Empire Pro Wrestling. That's right, from 9 to 10. That's right, with Peter and Bella. They watch it every week. They're home watching themselves on TV and all the great things. And on Saturday afternoon from 12 to 1. That's right, and then you can watch it EPW, the best of, from 1 to 2. That's right, and I'll be there with you with Peanut and Bella.
All these international people, look at them all. Wow. Look at my man Michael Toto on camera. Look who's here, Bacalao. Bacalao's here. Hey, Bacalao! Hold on. Hey! Rango, come on. Look at this guy, zoom in. Look at these tires, my good God. We got them all, Tony.
That's it, baby.
We got it all right here. July 1st, Lucha Libre. Tell them in Spanish. Tell them, get them. Tell them in Spanish. Come on,
Towns that I did, Mr. Dan Lamberto at Lamberto's Bakery on Broadway. If you go in there, you're going to gain 5 pounds anyways. But he never says no to any of the fun drives I've done, whether it was the can drive, whether it was the Little League, or at this particular time, this particular one that we're doing for the Wounded Warrior Project. The Wounded Warrior Project is for the guys that are over there in Afghanistan that are putting their lives on the line every second of the day that they're over there. They could be wiped out and killed like that. That's how easy it could be with all the snipers and all the things that are going on over there in the Badlands. I call it the Badlands, and all these young people that are going over there and risking their life for us to walk free. The home of the brave and it keeps us free. We know it all. We know how it goes, and I hope that you people that don't know about this project will get your grandmother out of the kitchen, get your sister off the phone, get off your chat lines and your phone and your texting, and you don't have time for this and you don't have time for that.
Mimicking him now. He's looking over him, yelling. He's saying to get him out. Come on, Rocky. You punished him enough.
Rocky's one of those guys that just likes to keep on going and going. He shows absolutely no mercy at all.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner in 9 minutes, 8 seconds, the bad boy, Rocky Raymond.
Here comes Snip and Snap Franco. I got out of the cage. I gotta feed him, baby. The legends of pro wrestling are gonna be on. The best of the best of Empire Pro Wrestling is gonna be on for 2 hours. Tell them the time.
Friday at 10 o'clock and Saturday at noon.
Oh, stay bit me.
So be there.
Well, thank you very much, Honorable Messiah and intelligent American people like yourself. They're telling me, Mr. Sheikh, welcome to America. From John F. Kennedy Airport to the Olympic City, Los Angeles, California. And every intelligent American know about the Iron Sheikh, where he come from and what he did in this country. Now, Soldier Slaughter, your reputation went all over the world. From Tehran, Iran, Tokyo, Japan, Moscow, Russia, to the United States of America. I know Sergeant Slaughter is all-American man, Marine man. He has a lot of support. Everybody is behind him. His record is better than that Hulk Hogan, because every intelligent American know I was a real WWF Wrestling Federation champion. Out of the songs that bring Sangha, look like from some kind of gay bar in the San Francisco by name Hulk Hogan from Cocoa Beach. How can he be champion to beat the other Sheik? No. Sergeant Slaughter, I respect you more than Hulk Hogan, because at least you are not sissy. You didn't come from some kind of bar in the San Francisco. Now, Sergeant Slaughter, I know this is your country. I know this is everybody behind you, little boy, little girl, old, young, but remember, I've been through, I saw it A to the Z. From Olympic 68, Mexico City, from Pan American Game to the WWF champion, from WWF Tag Team champion, Moscow Cup, Iranian champion. I want to know what Olympic Sergeant Slaughter meant. Sergeant Slaughter, you are great. You are the best. Only for United States. But remember, I'm an international man. I'm an Olympic man. I come to the Boston, Massachusetts, especially around the area of Boston. I know that all Italian people, my pastor, they respect me. That's the Sheikh. You remind me all countrymen, especially with that handle mustache. You are real, honest Italian man. Now, Sergeant Slaughter, I know better than you and anybody in this country where you come from. But remember, you shut up and don't say USA, USA. But remember, my support is that 23-inch neck. Cameraman, zoom it good. Look at me, Aaron. Look at that 22-inch eye. Look at that 55 chest. Sergeant Slaughter, the reason you don't take your clothes off because you shame of that fat slap body you have. But remember, soon or late, doesn't matter. Round the Boston, Massachusetts, round the Garden, round the Brooklyn, round your country. Where you come from, Aaron? You know where you come from. What city Sergeant Slaughter come? You know?
South Carolina.
South Carolina! Can you know? Do you know anybody from South Carolina compete in an Olympic or he come WWF champion? Sergeant Slaughter, I want you to look at me good. Cameraman, zoom it. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Iran, #1. Ayatollah Khomeini, #1. Sergeant Slaughter, all your American fans,
#1.
USA, tough. The Iron Sheik, #1.
Fellas, what can I say? From the Iron Sheik, the match will tell the story.
Gentlemen, welcome to the main event tonight. We have, weighing in at 258 pounds, from Tehran, Iran,
And we're back, Empire Pro Wrestling coming at you. It's the big one. It's the flag match. The Iron Sheik against Sergeant Slaughter. Can you believe it? A flash from the past. You can only get it here at Comcast. We got bleeps, we got bloops, we got blunders, we got all sorts of things. We took some clips off of all our events. It's not like today you can go on the internet and read all the spoilers. When I did my events, Empire Pro Wrestling, the best of the best, nobody knew what was going on in the dressing room. We wouldn't let no one in the dressing room. It's not like today you go on the computer, get all the spoilers, find out what's happening before the shows come on. And this week we're going to show you many, many angles, many finishes, if you will. And all you smart marks out there, you'll never outsmart the Boston Bad Boy. Coming to you where? From Revere TV, that's right. The greatest source of community cable in all the lands. We got all the great equipment here. You can see this beautiful studio background. In the back, we got Matt Classic with Bruiser Brody against Bruno Sammartino this week. So tune in for that. That's going to be coming on later on in the show. But the first one we're going to talk about right now, everybody knows about this one from 1985. It was at the Lynn Roller Rink on the Linway, A1A. That's right, it's not there anymore. More people might think it's the flea market now in the summer. But it was called the Magic Chair, where Rocky Raymond got into the ring with the Super Destroyer from Florida, who flew up here from Fort Lauderdale to take the New England Championship title back south. But it never went back south. It stayed right here in New England. You'll never see this again. It's never been done since this particular day. The name of this clip is called The Magic Chair.
Raymond, also 240 pounds, the champion hailing from Revere. There we go. This is the main bout of the evening, wrestling fans. A one full match with a 1 hour time limit. This match is for the New England Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from parts unknown. Weighing 240 pounds, the Super Destroyer. My pleasure to introduce the New England Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, weighing 240 pounds, from Revere, Playboy Rocky Raymond. And his famous manager, Mr. Majestic. This is the main bout for the New England title. You're watching the champion with the long black tights, Playboy, Rocky Raymond, against the Destroyer. How's that for me? Super Destroyer looks to be in sensational condition, as does Rocky Raymond. Rocky Raymond, the New England Heavyweight Champion, has been meeting all comers wherever he wrestles. Fine wrestler. There is no one that this gentleman fears. He'll go anywhere to wrestle anybody. Playboy Rocky Raymond. Super Destroyer, first time in this area. How's that for a move, wrestling fans? Very strong. Looks to be in tip-top shape. Quite a mystery man. No one in the dressing room knows him. He will talk to no one. Enters the arena with a mask. Nice takedown by the the champion, Rocky Raymond. Another nice takedown by Raymond. There's a body lift and a body slam by the champion. This match might be almost over. Rocky Raymond takes Super Destroyer into the ropes. And a nice flip down. Oh my goodness. Nice retaliation by Rocky Raymond, the champ. As he makes believe Super D is a punching bag. Into the ropes goes Super D. And a punch to the throat of Rocky. Holy mackerel, what a match. Non-stop from start till now. And a headbutt. I wonder if he had anything in that mask. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a foreign object. Where's he going? He's leaving the ring. Is he going after the manager? No. He's going after a chair. Super D has a chair, wrestling fans. I don't believe it. He's coming into the ring. Rocky Raymond is bleeding. Super D kicks the referee. Can anybody stop me? He hits the referee. Oh no. He misses Rocky Raymond hitting the ring post. Here the chair goes flying. Now Rocky Raymond picks up the chair. What a whack. And down goes Super D. Oh, the new referee. Count as one, count as two, count as three. That's it. The chair. What a whack. And down goes Super D. Oh, the new referee. Count as one, count as two, count as three. That's it. Rocky Raymond, winner of the match. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still the New England Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Rocky Raymond.
Hey, we're back here. That's right, we're showing you the bleep bloops and blunders of Empire Pro Wrestling. Things that might have happened that were planned, that didn't be planned. But I tell you right now, the only one to ever do this next finish is the great Eddie Farhat, the original Sheik from Detroit. He was known in Japan as the fireball throwing Sheik, not the Iron Sheik. Eddie Farhat, the uncle of Sabu, who went to Detroit, ran Detroit right into the ground, as they would say, and he had all the great finishes, but his famous finish was the fireball finish. He'd reach down into his trunks, pull up the fireball, and shoot the fireball into his opponent's eyes and blind him. So the next clip that you're going to see right here on Legends of Professional Wrestling, on Bleeps, Bloops, and Blunders, with the Boston Bad Boy, is called the Fireball.
There's a lot of controversy that exists between you and the Dungeon Master. And Mr. Majestic, first of all, what happened with you and Mr. Majestic?
Majestic, he turned on me. We were in the ring. I had myself in a very bad predicament with Mr. Jiu-Jitsu Dave Costoli. He had me up in the back breaker. I was almost to a point to giving up. But that little 10% that I had, it was left in me. Majestic jumped on the top rope, pulled something out of his trunks, a roll of quarters, hit the guy across the head, and that's what had happened. Now we know that this belt is going to stay in my hands and in New England. No one's going to take it because I'm giving 110%. And these idiots over here, the Dungeon Master, this dungeon, we're going to send every one of them to the dungeon tonight, because when I beat them in the middle of that ring right there, we separate the men from the boys in the little square circle. So remember one thing, when you come to Lynn and see the Playboy, you're seeing the best talent that's in New England right now, and that's me, Playboy Rocky Raymond. And I want everyone out there to remember that I'm champion.
The New England Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. One thing before you go, Mr. Majestic, who used to be your manager, Rocky, is now the manager of Dungeon Master. How do you think this will affect the match?
Well, I don't know. I know if he gets in the ring, I'm going to hit him just as hard as I hit anybody else. And there's another thing. When the time comes, I'll challenge Majestic if he wants to get in there and duke it out. I'll be there waiting for him and ready.
Okay, thanks a lot, Rocky. Rocky Raymond, the New England Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. His manager, is that right, Mr. Majestic?
I used to be his manager at one time.
And tell
used
us...
to be.
Yeah.
Do not refer to me as his manager. I was his manager, not no more. I'm the Dungeon Master's manager now.
Well...
He turned on me, he wouldn't listen. I never turned on him. He would not listen to me.
Exactly what happened, for the benefit of our fans that weren't there that particular evening? What happened?
I jumped up on the apron to save his belt. He was in a backbreaker. He was going to lose that belt. I saved his belt and his championship for me, and he turned on me.
So, in other words, you have severed all association with Rocky Raymond. Is that true?
Our relationship is over. Completely over. And tonight I'm going to destroy him.
And you are now the manager of the
Dungeon Master.
Tell us a little bit about this very mysterious gentleman.
He's very mysterious. I got him locked up right now. He's from Sun City, South Africa.
And a big gentleman.
And a big gentleman.
Yeah.
He's 6'6" and he weighs a ton. And he takes no seat, second to none. He'll be there. Like I said, the Playboy. This is D-Day. Dungeon Master Day. Today, we're going to destroy him.
Should prove to be a very interesting match.
Be here, you'll see.
Thank you very much. Mr. Majestic, one of the great managers, formerly the manager of Rocky Raymond, the New England Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, and now the manager. Here is Mr. Majestic, the famous manager of the equally famous Dungeon Master, standing in at 6'6". Raymond ready to go. I don't think I could say the same for Dungeon Master. Look at the size of this guy. He's got to be close to 300 pounds. And we have the championship belts right in front of us that was just handed to us by one of the ring attendants. And the winner of this match will get this belt placed around his shoulders. Beautiful takedown by Rocky Raymond. And out of the rock. Across the ring goes the Dungeon Master. That whole ring shakes into the other turnbuckle. Wow, that ring must have moved 6 to 7 inches. I think Mr. Majestic just slipped something to Dungeon Master. He's got something in his hands. Oh, what is it? A shot of fire! A shot of fire into the eyes of Rocky Raymond. A shot of fire! I don't know what. Oh, what is it? A shot of fire! A shot of fire into the eyes of Rocky Raymond. A shot of fire! I don't know what it was. The bell has been rung. I don't know if Dungeon Master, he's been knocked down, the referee. What is happening here? We saw fire. Rocky Raymond has been burnt. Now Mr. Majestic and the Dungeon Master working over Rocky Raymond. Here comes Pete Arlimon into the ring. Holy mackerel. Never seen anything like this. Out of the ring goes Arlimon. The bell is ringing. Rocky Raymond's eyes have been burned. Both Dungeon Master and Mr. Majestic working over Rocky Raymond. Referee Paul Ritchie goes out of the ring. Here comes handsome Ricky Saxon. Here comes the Comanche Kid. And they
from the world famous Whalen Park, that's right, in Leominster, Mass. You know, there's been wrestling in Texas at all the fairs. There's been wrestling at all the baseball fields with the AWA, with Stan Hansen against Martel. No dugout action, no theory, no nothing, no thoughts. But the mind of Rocky Raymond, that's right, you'll never see this anywhere else in the world of professional wrestling. I do say professional because in my day it was professional. There wasn't a lot of talking, a lot of walking, but now you got to talk and talk and talk before you get to the element. But the element of this match was a dirty, rotten brat named Eric Sprazier, who never went nowhere in wrestling but local. He was the Western Revere champion, wrestled for the NWA, made a couple of outlets here and there, came back. He wanted to come back to EPW, the champagne, if you will, of the local wrestling, the independents. And this one is called the Ferris Wheel from Whalen Park, the Battle of the Ferris Wheel, where I smacked him around like he should have been done a long time ago. I used to chase him with a vacuum cleaner when he was a little boy. He was scared of the vacuum. Now he's just a big, big night crawler. He's the midnight sweeper, the creeper from Revere.
Expensive tour of Japan, and it was a very, very long trip, as well as going to Texas and capturing the NWA Tag Team Champions with the NWA New England office. And he's right here in Whalen Park to show you people what he's going to be doing. He wants to take that 2 Extreme title back. I believe you want that 2 Extreme title, is that correct?
Now, let me get this straight. You got some rinky-dink wrestler, the Raider, the Masked Raider is your Extreme Championship Wrestling?
Well, the Masked Raider is very, his ability is, you know, he used to play professional football, now he's coming professional wrestling. You know, a lot of football players are becoming wrestlers, you people who know that, right? And we got him right here, we got one, the Masked Raider.
Now let's get back to you. We really want to know that you're basically the nephew of Rocky Raymond. Is that correct? Yep. Yep. And I am Rocky Raymond, so that means I'm the man. Well, for now I am. Well, we know that basically I used to chase you around with a vacuum cleaner, right? He used to run around and all that stupid stuff, and he'll beat me up and hit me with the T-tail. But getting back to, what do you want to do right here at Extreme? Because we know you've been to Japan, you've been to all these great shows. Why don't you tell the people how many years you wanted to ride my coattails? That's right, I wanted you to get into the big leagues like the WWF so I can ride right along your coattails. But unfortunately, you had a short stay in the WWF. That was pretty short, wasn't it? Okay, and basically, you're like the little brat in the family, and you don't want to listen to me and get directed in the right direction, right? Is that right? Yes or no? You want to see the little brat in the family?
As you can see into the ring, an interview that's gone bad right here at Empire Pro Wrestling with yours truly interviewing Mr. Intensity, going crazy here. As you can only see right here at Empire Pro Wrestling. Oh, they're fighting into the Ferris wheel now as yours truly and Mr. Intensity going hot and heavy here now. That's a steel Ferris wheel. And they're going up into that Ferris wheel now. It looks like Mr. Intensity now. Oh, he's throwing shots now. And they're going round. Look at this great footage that you can only see right here at Empire Pro Wrestling.
Hit him.
And outside the ring, you've got that Warren King telling Mr. Intensity to hit him. I don't know if I can commentate this being part of this situation. Rocky Raymond, irresistible Eric Frazier at Whalen Park. The famous Ferris wheel. Oh, look at the pandemonium caused here. Disrespectful, didn't want to respect me in the interview. That's what happens. That's what will happen every time here. No respect. There's that other one, the Raider. Hey, I hope you enjoyed those couple of clips. You won't see them anywhere else. You won't see these things on any other events or shows. You won't see them anywhere, but only here on the Legends of Professional Wrestling. The best finishes in all of independent pro wrestling. Like I said, when I went to Florida, I was around guys like Kevin Sullivan, Dusty Rhodes. Took all that stuff from their memory and their mind and put it into Rocky's mind and brought it back to New England. Now this next one, don't blink. Don't blink because you'll miss it. This is like a 3-second shot of Robbie Ellis, a little antiquated pro wrestler that didn't want to quit. I owned an art gallery up in Maine, I believe, and basically he really, really loved professional wrestling, but this is the night I'm going to tell you, where'd the top rope go? He stepped out and there was no rope and he took a bump. So this one's a real, real quick one. So 1, 2, 3, and he's on the floor. All right, we're back here with another bleep bloop blunder. I don't know what you want to call it, but this one was one of our last shows at Marshfield Fair, and we had this situation going on with two world-famous wrestling clowns. One was from the Big Top, and one was from a local circus, I believe, that was in town. And this second clown just chose to show up at an event at Empire Pro Wrestling at Marshfield Fair to prove who the real clown was. So what we did was we had a match with the world-famous wrestling clown. Came in the ring, was very successful over a local wrestler. And then coming down the aisle, all of a sudden is this second clown that looked a little funky, like a monkey. It looked a little strange, didn't look the same. So we brought him into the ring, but what he was doing, he was walking down, he had this round mirror in his hand. And he's looking in the mirror, and we got him into the ring. And I took the mirror and I said to myself, I know I'm the real Boston bad boy. And the other clown said, well, I know I'm the real world-famous wrestling clown. And then the other clown took the mirror and says, he's the clown. So we sort of dissolved the problem by finding out who the real world-famous wrestling clown was. So watch this action and enjoy.
What's this? What's this coming up the aisle? Oh, this grassy knoll, if you will. He's got a mirror. And that looks like the original clown suit. The one that Matt Bourne might have wore. Green fluorescent hair, the purple tights. Everything looks normal, but that don't look to be Matt Bourne. No.
We got two clowns here. Who's the real clown? You're the real clown?
No, I'm the real clown. No.
What?
I'm the real clown. I've been here 5 years, 15 years before. I'm the real clown. I'm the real clown. I'm the real clown.
Who's the real clown here? You're the real clown? I'm the real Boston bad boy.
I'm the real clown.
I'm the real Boston bad boy.
That's the real Boston bad boy.
Oh my goodness, he hit him with a double mirror shot. The Boston bad boy. What a bad boy.
I told you weren't the real clown. He's the real clown.
All right, we're back here. Unbelievable action. I hope you're enjoying these clips that we pulled off all our shows. Basically, you're not going to see this stuff anywhere else because it's never been done anywhere else. It's all in the mind of Rocky Raymond, the champagne, if you will, of the independent network here in New England. All the great finishes. There is some bleeps, there is some blunders, and you're going to see more. But right now, we want to go to part of the program that we call the Mac Classics this week, and we got a big one. And it's Bruno Sammartino against Big Bruiser Brody in Boston Garden, which is a film that no one really has. No one even knows that Bruiser Brody did wrestle for the Worldwide Wrestling Federation Championship back in the day. So enjoy the Mad Classics.
We're here at World Gym in Somerville. Oh, I'm so elated. I can only be here. It's me, it's BBB. We're here with the Great Eight and the living legend, Bruno Sammartino. All you people, watch it from 10 to 11. It's the best of Empire Pro Wrestling with this man, the living legend. Tell him, Bruno.
That's right. Be sure and watch it because if you want to see the best of yesteryear and whatever, this is the place to be.
Be there!
And we're back at the Boston Garden. It's December 4th, 1976. Bruno Sammartino versus the Big Bruiser Brody. This man was unbelievable size. And another unbelievable match for you here from the Mad Classics from the Boston Garden. As we know, Bruno Sammartino, a legend here in Boston, a legend all around the world. Big Bruiser Brody, first time appearing here in the WWF, as well as coming in from the South. And well known in Japan with his tag team partner Stan Hansen. As you may well know, that Stan Hansen was the man that broke Bruno Sammartino's neck with the lariat. And there's the bell ready for the action right here. Boston Garden, Mac Classics, and I'm the voice of the Mac Classics, Rocky Raymond. As Big Bruiser Brody pushes Bruno Sammartino back into the rope, come down with a big heavy forearm now. And our referee for this big match is Mario Savoldi. And Big Bruiser Brody now whips Bruno into the ropes now. Oh, big elbow drop down. Big arm drag now by the living legend. And the crowd beginning to go wild here, as they usually do at the Boston Garden. Big Bruiser Brody now, as Bruno has an arm bar on him. He shoots him into the ropes now. The Big Bruiser shoulder tackle now into another arm drag, as Bruno Sammartino controlling the body with the big arm drag. And he puts the big arm bar on Big Bruiser Brody. This man is big. He's about 345 pounds now. Off the ropes again now. Big shoulder tackle now. Bruno sends him down. Big Bruiser with a hip toss. Big kick out by Bruno. The living legend now working on the arm with another arm drag. As the speed of Bruno Sammartino. Big Bruiser Brody back into the ropes again now as he shoots him in now. Oh, big boot to the midsection now. And Bruno dropped down with a big boot to the small of the back now as this big man, Big Bruiser Brody, look at the size of his legs. Drops an elbow on the back of the neck and another boot to the back of the head of Bruno Sammartino. Our referee Mario Savoli gets a 2 count. And Big Bruiser Brody keeps putting the heavy boots to Bruno. Elbow now, and Bruno Sammartino starting to find out why they call him the Big Bruiser. Big knee now into a cover. Just a 2 count now as Bruno kicks out from that lateral press. He rams into that top turnbuckle. Big Bruiser Brody followed up by a right hand now. Sammartino on the short end of the stick here. Couple of right hands and another right hand. That's why you get the cauliflower ears from those heavy blows to the side of the head. These are heavy blows. Big scoop now by the Bruiser. Backbreaker. 2 count again by Mario. And this Big Bruiser giving Bruno a hard time here in Boston. These are the Mat Classics from the Boston Garden with Bruno Sammartino, the best of Bruno, as well as all the great things you're going to be seeing in the future with these Mat Classics. Some unbelievable action. Unbelievable. This is professional wrestling. This is Bruno's wrestling. This is the wrestling that you know from years ago. And Big Bruiser Brody hammering down on the back of Bruno Sammartino now, the largest man that Bruno has met up until this time, defending the title now. And a big knee down into the chest of Bruno Sammartino. And the referee, Mario Savoli, just gets another 2 count now as the Big Bruiser Brody. He's starting to go wild now with the crowd with those big heavy boots. He looks like a wild man, putting the boots to Bruno good. And the crowd don't like this Big Bruiser, wild look on the eye. Coming down with another heavy blow to the side of the head of the living legend Bruno Sammartino as he's coming up to one knee now. The Big Bruiser, unbelievable, giving Bruno quite a battle here tonight at the Mat Classics. Oh, he's ripping off that turnbuckle. The referee, Mario, didn't see that buckle being off. Oh, he's trying to rim, no! Yeah, 3 count. Bruno reversed it, schoolboyed him. That's why he's the legend. The winner, Bruno Sammartino. Another great Mat Classic from the Boston Garden. Ready? Ready? Come on, go. This way. This way. I'm beating. Big old Betty. I'm beating. You all American. That's a good boys and girls today.
For a ride?
Huh? Hey, Uncle Franco, you come in the pool? They're leaving home in the air-conditioned house because it's the last day. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice too, though, say. Then the weekend's gonna be bad. I hope we don't get water.
Oh, I know.
I gotta move.
You get water?
Yeah, a little, I get it, bad. I'd say it's gonna be a hurricane again. Earl's coming. Hurricane Earl. They're coming to get you.
Look at that.
It's a good boys and girls. Come on. Come on, Peony, jump. Come on, Peony, jump. Jump. Come on, Peony, jump. Come on, Peony, jump. Come on, hurry, Peony. Come on, Peony, hurry. Peony. Peony, where you going? Oh, he's smart. Oh, he's naked. Come here. You're not right. You're not balls. He took a bump. He was trying to get to the wall. Bean, ain't supposed to jump to me. Come here. Come here. Well, you were close to the wall. You naked. Come on. Come on. Get set. Go. Come on. Come on, Belly. Oh, you're going to lose this one. We are back here again, the Boston Bad Boy, coming at you clear from the Patriot in my heart. And don't forget the Patriots this year. They're going strong. They're coming on. You never know. We might have another parade in Boston. We just got done with one. We might have another one because we are the champions. We are the champion city, Boston. That's why they call me the Boston Bad Boy. And watch out for me because I tell you, we got it all coming at you this season. We got great footage, great Mac Classics, great things we're putting together. Oh, yeah, Big Rico's going to be coming in. He's going to stomp you. Have you seen Big Rico? Oh, my God. Be there.
Oh, soccer. Pele's got the ball. He's passing it. Pele, go get it, Peanuts. He's passing to you. I'm going to clean it out with it.
I see all leaves.
Well, there's nothing. We'll pick them up with your hand. What do you want me to do?
Who's the pretty bird?
Hi, handsome. Pretty boy. Hi, handsome. I'm not talking. Hello. Pretty boy. Hi, handsome. Happy birthday to you. Come on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I'm not talking.
Hey, all you wrestling fans, watch Legends of Pro Wrestling. That's right, from 9 to 10. Empire Pro Wrestling brings you all the great wrestling from all over. The legends are going to be there. The Iron Sheik, Bruno Sammartino, Superstar Billy Graham, all the great legends of pro wrestling. That's right, be there from 9 to 10 and bring a friend and do it all over again. Hey, check it out. We're at Franco Island right here in Saugus. Hey, Billy. I'm going to Diamond Boy, go ahead. The peanut and baby. Peanut boy. She wants chicken fillet, all right. Chicken fizzle.
Want some chicken fillet?
She'll have any kind of food. Food and more food. You like to go to a patio and go on vacation. She can. We're here at Empire Pro Wrestling, the best of the best. We're on from 9 to 10, but you can watch the legends of professional wrestling with this man, the legend of professional wrestling here in Revere, and the legend Mayor Revere. All the great things he did, all the schools, all the education, all the safety. And my favorite thing, Tom, is the beach. I get to go lay on the beach and tan. You did a great job, and there'll be no one like you, Tom. It's like having Bobby Orr on a team, and you were the best. Mr. Tom Ambasino, say a couple of words to our friends here in Revere.
Well, thanks for this great award, and watch the show.
Be there. Hey, it's Rocky Raymond, the Boston Bad Boy, coming to you directly from Revere TV. Your source of community cable right here. I want you to watch the best of Empire Pro Wrestling, and I want you to watch the Legends show on from 8 to 9, and then go from 9 to 10, and watch the best of the best with who? The Boston Bad Boy, Rocky Raymond, with the real New England title. This is not a replica belt that you buy in the magazine, so I want you to watch it each and every week. Keep it complete. We're going large right here. I used to have a girl. When I met her, she was a hot tamale. Now she looks like a bologna sandwich. So watch us each and every week. Keep it complete. Be there.
Gentlemen, to my right is the Bad Boy, Rocky Raymond. Okay, you got a chance right here to get a picture of the world famous wrestlers from Two Extreme Pro Wrestling. We got Mr. Intensity, Eric Brady, so get right up there and get a picture with him. As well as Dwight the Clown, the world famous wrestling clown. And of course, we got the nephew of the original Bob. We got Alexander Bagwell. That's right, he got some stuff over. You know that you're a closet wrestling fan. I know you're a closet wrestling fan. You're a fan of wrestling. I know that one more thing. Can you ask you guys to do that thing for me? That boom, 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 down one more time. Then we can do it all together, me, you, and I, Messiah. Okay? Okay, here we go. Howdy there, folks. We're glad to meet you in. Tonight,
Street Pro Wrestling coming at you right here. That's right, we're at Wakefield. We're at the big show here tonight at Summerfest, and we got these great guys, the new 2 Extreme Tag Team Champions. Come, what we're gonna do tonight, right here in Wakefield.
Wakefield, you're about to see the most electrifying wrestlers that ever wrestled in professional wrestling. We are going to cause hell and havoc and destruction in this tournament.
And tell them, Big Brother, tell them what to do.
Wakefield, you haven't seen nothing yet. When the power company gets in the ring, we will destroy them.
You got it right here. 2 Extreme, be there. Yeah, 2 Extreme Pro Wrestling coming at you right here in Wakefield. At Summer Nights, we got the new man right here on the scene, 2 Extreme. That's right, Alexander Bagwell. He's the man. He's got the stuff. Never mind about everything else. He's got it. He's got it right here. Tell us what you're going to do right here.
Well, you know what? I've watched my cousin for all these years. I'm training him up, and everything just like right now. I have a whole bunch of tricks on my sleeve. You can see it tonight. I want to tell you what it is.
Show us what you've been those box. Shirt up. These girls want to see some. They want to see some rip. They want to see some snip. We got it right here. Show them what you got here. 18s, 20s?
20-inch biceps, 30-inch waist, washable at 230 pounds of knees.
Right here, 2 Extreme Pro Wrestling. Be there.
Hey, you're back here again. The Boston Bad Boy coming at you clear from the Patriot in my heart. And don't forget the Patriots this year. They're going strong. They're coming on. You never know. We might have another parade in Boston. We just got done with one. We might have another one because we are the champions. We are the champion city, Boston. That's why they call me the Boston Bad Boy. And watch out for me because I tell you, we got it all coming at you this season. We got great footage, great Mac Classics, great things we're putting together. Oh, yeah, Big Rico's going to be coming in. He's going to stomp you. Have you seen Big Rico? Oh, my God. Be there.
Come on, arm bar into his arm. The leg hook with his arm. Looks like the commissioner's coming out now to he's telling Warren he better take a seat now as Warren King and the commissioner now. Look like a little scuffling going on here. As the commissioner's telling it looks like AKA. You better take a seat now. You're double teamed on both sides. And you see, to the chair right down now. Gonna plant him right down in that chair now as the commissioner. And Rocky Raymond, myself, there we go. He put him right down in that chair. How long will he stay seated in this chair? Interrupting the match as the world famous wrestling clown thrown outside the ring by the Pink Assassin. And there you go already. Up out of the chair already. Oh, across the back of the head with that bucket. Into the side of the head now. As Warren King, the nephew of Don King, laughing. Oh, he's putting the boots now. The world famous wrestling clown outside the ring. I told you that commissioner wouldn't keep it seated too long. As Warren King interrupting his match. This is going to be the 3rd time now. The referee being very lenient toward this groveling man. As you've seen the world famous wrestling clown get rammed into that steel post. And the Pink Assassin now up on the ring apron. Here we go again. Oh, he sprays his old man in the eyes with the spray. And the clown knocks Warren King off the apron. He's going in for that. Oh, it looks like it could be coming up. The whooping cushion. He's getting them all set up for it. He's going up to that top rope. Could this be the world famous whooping cushion? Oh, down across the chest. There you have it. It's a 3-count, fans. The world famous wrestling clown is victorious again. As you see, a great victory for the world famous wrestling clown. Oh, it looks like the Pink Assassin got him from behind. And Warren King is directing traffic now inside the ring. They're double teaming him. Oh, here comes Rocky Raymond, the Boston Bad Boy with the chair. Oh, down across the head. Down across the head of Warren King. Look at this. groveling man. You got him in the corner with the left hand. Oh! Whipping into that corner now. Shoots him in. Big back body drop. It looks like Ron King is getting what he deserves. Interrupting this match the whole time. Big scoop slam. And the world famous Clown is on the top rope again with the world famous whooping cushion. And another left hand sending the Pink Assassin railing. This match is out of control, wrestling fans. Outside the ring, the Pink Assassin gets cheered by Rocky Raymond. Oh! Big suplex on the table. This Pink Assassin is never going to forget this match. Oh! Look at this devastation. Oh! Break a couple of ribs.
Hi, this is Greg the Hammer Valentine. What's in this corner with Rocky Raymond?